point of our life, we might be the leaders of our families. We might be the leaders of a company, or even the leaders of our own country. But we must not forget the most important thing, which is we are the leaders of ourselves, which we should be responsible of to manage and to make decisions for. The legendary NBA player Bill Bradley once said, "Leadership is unlocking people's potential to become better." We must be aware that leadership is a crucial skill in our daily life, and mastering the skills of leadership will definitely make us into a better person. But the question is, why we must take up the challenge to become a student leader, even when we are still in the schools? Good morning, everyone. My name is Wong Shu Ming, and I'm going to talk about the importance of student leadership today. In my speech, I'm going to introduce the importance of student leadership to the student itself and to the student community as well. And on top of that, I'm also going to add on some suggestions about ways to promote student leadership, especially among the Malaysian students in South Korea. Why is being a student leader is so crucial? Or in other ways, how it is going to change us? First thing first, a student will be able to develop a sense of responsibility and awareness towards the community he or she belongs to. Student leaders are not only responsible for themselves, they also have extended responsibilities that affect a wide range of people. Being a leader also means that you have to manage multi kind of tasks at the same time. And being a leader, you must have the ability to know which one is more important and which one you should finish as first. And this thing we call prioritize. To be able to prioritize, you must know about the needs of the student in your community. And before that, you must be alert enough to detect the problems happening in your own community. This is especially difficult for students like us because we have been under the care of our family for the longest time, and our only responsibility, or perhaps the most important one, was to take care of our academic performance. But it is not the same anymore. Being a student leader would definitely be a life-changing experience to all of us, as it opens up our visions to see those things which we thought to have nothing to do with us at all. Being aware of the problems of our friends will motivate us to fight for the welfare of the student community, and eventually enables us to learn about the joy of giving back and civic responsibility. Moving on to the next point, we're going to talk about something more realistic. Student leaders have a higher possibility to succeed in the real world. A study at the University of California, Santa Barbara states that people with leadership roles in high school are more likely to hold managerial positions as adults, earning higher incomes than those in non-leadership roles. Why? This is because employers recognize and respect the responsibilities that students take on to lead an organization. With leadership experience on your resume, you're more likely to get the attention of the employer, and it is a very good talking topic during interviews. At the same time, a student leader has chances to communicate with many people that we might not be able to see on a daily basis. For example, the leaders of NGOs, company CEOs, or even politicians. Besides building your personal network, You can also develop your communication skills by speaking to diverse groups of people, which indirectly gets you ready for your future working life. So, we have discussed about the importance of student leadership towards the student itself. So now, let's talk about how a student leader can help to build a better community. I would like to ask all of you to reminisce the first day you arrived in South Korea, which you were trying to fix in and get close to the seniors who you have never met before. At that point, student leaders help us by organizing programs which enable us to get to know more people and feel comfortable to be a part of the student community in South Korea. Student leaders play an important role in helping the newcomer to feel comfortable in the new community. However, despite all the benefits I mentioned just now, there are still lots of talented students who are not feeling interested in involving in leadership programs. The main point here is that we need to make the students to feel belong to the organization, as this will motivate them to give back to the community by stepping up and be a student leader. To be honest, no one will want to work in the organizations which they don't really like. So, the current student leaders who are sitting over here should always try their best to maintain the good image of the organization. This is to ensure that students will never feel reluctant to join the student activities anytime. Now, we are reaching the end of our presentation. First, we discussed about the importance of student leadership to the student itself, which are developing a sense of responsibility and awareness towards the community, and also get them ready for the future working life. On the other hand, student leadership is also important to the community, as it helps the newcomer to fix in and feel comfortable in the new environment. Do not forget that the current student organization also play a very important role in producing the next generation of student leaders. After listening to this presentation, I hope that there will be more students who are ready to take up the challenge to lead the student community. For those who are still hesitating, I would like to share with you the quote of Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor, which is, "If you think you can do a thing or you can't do a thing, you are right. We are as strong as how we imagine ourselves to be. If you think you can, then you will be able to do anything." So if next time someone gives you a challenge, you might ask, why? But I say, why not? Thank you.